So what you see in my hand right now, right? I don't know whether it's focus well, right? What is in my hand is not a mobile phone. This is not a mobile phone. It's a small crypto hardware wallet, right? Curious about how it works? So let's talk about crypto hardware wallet. Most crypto beginners keep all their crypto in one place, right? Without understanding the difference between a hot wallet and a cold wallet. And interestingly, these small mistakes without knowing what you're doing sometimes can cost you, all right? So let's make it simple. A hot wallet is a crypto wallet connected to the internet, all right? Example, your MetaMask, your Trust wallet, your Phantom wallet, your Binance Web3 wallet, your OKX Web3 wallet, BitGet Web3, they are all, or any other mobile or browser wallets that you are used to, they are all called hot wallets, all right? Because they are always connected to the internet, or they are all connected. They are almost every time connected online. Before you can use it, it has to be connected online, all right? That makes them easy to use. You can send crypto quickly to someone. You can receive crypto quickly from someone. You can connect to DeFi applications. You can buy new tokens almost instantly. You can use any decentralized application. Pretty much you can move fast, right? But here's the catch. Because hot wallets are connected to the internet, they are also more exposed to online risk, all right? And when I talk of online risk, we know a lot. We have the fake websites, phishing links, malicious approvals, scam tokens, or even some of the most dangerous things like wallet drains or wallet drainers, all right? So hot wallets are convenient, or hot wallets are very convenient, but they also need serious caution, all right? You really need to know how to manage your private key wall, keep your seed phrase very secure. You don't get yourself exposed to it, like taking screenshots and storing online, all that. I mean, you have a role to play, okay? But a cold wallet is quite different. A cold wallet keeps your private keys offline. So it's quite opposite to hot wallet. Hot wallet keeps it online, but cold wallet keeps it offline, meaning your crypto security is not constantly exposed to the internet, right? So this is why people use hardware wallets like Ledger or Nano Ledger, Trezor, SafePal, and like the one I use now. I mean, I use OneKey Pro, all right? Or any other cold storage devices that you know around, which of course you have to know whether they are good and they are of right source, all right? So think of it this way. A hot wallet is like keeping your money in your pockets. It is very, very easy to access with just a dip of hand in your pocket. It is easy to spend, but also easier to lose it if you are careless. And the key word is careless, all right? Whereas a cold wallet is like keeping your money in a safe, right? In a safe, that box, safe box. You put your money in, you lock it, you have some password, and then you also have that that kind of safe, right? It is not as quick to access like the hot wallets, but it is much more better for long-term protection. So now the big question is, which one should you choose, or which one should you use as a crypto person, right? I believe it all depends on what you are doing or what you know or how you handle, all right, your crypto finance. If you are trading daily, like using DeFi and also moving small amounts daily, I mean, if you are into the dungeons, always moving money, buying, selling, investing, and pretty much if you are into quick moves in crypto, then hot wallets may be more convenient, all right? If you know how to manage your private keys and also know how not to expose your seed phrase, then that's more convenient, right? But if you're looking for a long-term holding in crypto, that's long-term, or keeping a considerably serious amount of money in your wallet, then I think cold wallet makes more sense, right? Because you are getting yourself in a much more secure position where your funds won't be exposed online, right? So in my opinion, you as a user, you have to keep small amounts in a hot wallet for daily activities and keep long-term holdings in cold storage, right? And the interesting part is, even with the exchanges that we know, the exchanges that we all use, right, they have both. They have hot wallets and cold wallets. So if you are, let's say, on Binance or BitGet or Bybit or wherever, right, in transaction that happens on the platform that you want to sell, buy quickly, they are hot, right? Hot transactions, okay? They are connected online. Then they have cold wallets where they keep a lot of funds offline, right? That is where they call it secure asset fund for users in the case of Binance, and proof of reserve for other exchanges, all right? But listen carefully, right? A cold wallet does not mean you can be careless and hope for the best. No. If you lose your seed phrase, you can lose your funds instantly. If someone gets your recovery phrase, they can steal your money. You can steal your crypto, all right? That's why it's very important, because if someone steals this, they can't use it. If maybe it's in your pocket and it falls down, or you leave it somewhere, the fact that someone have access to your device, your hardware wallet, doesn't mean, or your code hardware device doesn't mean they can have access to your fund. No, they can't. All right, there's nothing they can do about it. All right, they can have access to the interface and everything. Even with this, it has its own password, and even if they get a password, they can't access your fund because your fund is on a special private key. Okay, so without that private key or the seed phrase, there's nothing anyone can do with this. All right, so if you lose it, all you have to do is to buy a new one and use that recovery phrase they give you, re-enter, and you have a new device, a new safe, okay, to store your crypto in. All right, even if you buy, they give you a small book so that you can keep all your, how do you call it, your phrase and everything on it, right? So it's very, very important to keep your seed phrase and your recovery phrase very, very serious. And you know what? If you buy a fake hardware wallet from a wrong source, you may already be compromised before you even start doing it or using it. All right. And this has happened so many times. There's been a case where someone bought a hardware wallet thinking they are going to store their crypto safely on it, and then they connected their wallet to their hardware wallet to they put their money on it only to find it being drained completely, millions of dollars. All right, so this is a trick. Some bad people, they can just buy hardware wallets, then steal the phrase, take the seed phrase and everything, write everything down and repackage it as new and then put it online to sell. So if you buy it think you bought something new, they already have the seed phrase. All right, so when they see that you've put any fund on it, then they try to use the seed phrase to recover and steal the money. All right, so make sure you always buy from official sources. Okay, if it is Trezor, buy from your Trezor. If it is Nano Ledger, buy from their official. So if it's 1key like what I'm using, buy from the original source. All right, and never type your seed phrase into any website. Store your seed phrase offline. Never take a screenshot of it and never send it to anybody, no matter what. All right, so let's keep it simple. Hot wallet means online. It is fast. It is very, very convenient. All right, hot wallet, you can just move money around. All right, but the problem is that it is more exposed. Right, whereas cold wallets or hardware wallet like this, they are offline, they are safer for long-term storage, but also less convenient. All right, because before you can have access to your fund, let's say if you need some quick money, you just have to enter whatever, connect it to your phone, enter your seed, a long process before you can get your own fund. It's so because you are keeping it for long term and you are trying to keep it more secure. All right, so in my own opinion, security is not just about where you keep your coins, it's just about how disciplined you are on where you store your crypto. All right, so ask yourself, am I trading, am I holding, or am I just moving small amounts or moving some coins? All right, or am I even trying to protect my long-term investment? All these decisions can inform you, or pretty much that will help you stay informed, or that will help you make decision on where to store your crypto, whether hot wallet or cold wallet. All right, that being said, please, we are still registering for the masterclass. We just finished our first cohort and I believe they are very excited. People who had zero knowledge in crypto, now they've gained enormous knowledge in crypto. They are starting a crypto journey. All right, so now if you're new to crypto, if you don't know anything about crypto, please join our second masterclass, which is happening this Saturday. Right, registration is still open. Make sure you join and register and join our next cohort. All right, you will move you from zero knowledge to pro knowledge in crypto. And also, please don't forget our community is growing. Our WhatsApp, in a matter of months, have crossed 700, almost 72,000 members. All right. Our Telegram is buzzing, about 1,600 members and 3,500 on our channel. Our community is growing. All right. And one thing about community as a crypto person is that it helps you to stay in line. All right. With community, you can avoid some petty mistakes. If you have any question, you ask in the community, someone might have an answer, or I'll be around, I can answer you. All right. So it's very important that you join a community if you don't belong to any crypto community. All right, so you know what to do. Just DM me or go to ekoril.com, join our community, join masterclass. And as always, my name is Ekoril and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.